Alright guys, so before we jump into the video, I want to give you guys the list of winners in our giveaway. So we gave away a $15 Canadian iTunes gift card on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So I'm going to be announcing the winners on YouTube, and then I'll reach out over on Twitter and Instagram and let you guys know if you won. So the winner on YouTube was Haunted House 24, the winner on Instagram was John Tesupis, and the winner on Twitter was Ed the Beast 8. So I'm going to put your names up on the screen like I said for a little bit so you guys can see if you actually won, and I'll also reach out to you guys in person so I can get those gift cards to you. So thank you guys once again for all the continued support. I love doing these giveaways so I can give back to you guys for everything you guys give to me. So once again, thank you. Let's jump into the remainder of the video. Hey everybody, right here. Thanks for tuning in to another video. So guys, in today's video, we have a very special guest here on the channel, none other than Cori, a very good pro player within the Brawl Stars community. Now, what we're going to be doing is interviewing him on how to use Penny. Now, Cori is number 2 in the world with Penny right now, with 510 trophies in one day, guys. Penny pushed up to 510 trophies. So he knows his way around Penny and knows how to use her effectively in game right now. So we're going to ask him some questions revolving on how you guys can adopt some strategy from Penny. So make sure you guys grab your pen and paper. We can learn a lot from Cori on how to become a better player. So let's jump right into the questions. Alright, Cori, thanks for coming on the channel, my man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. It's a pleasure. So, we're going to just jump into the questions just to get a feel for how strategy-wise we should be playing with Penny. So, to start things off, how you liking her so far?
She's definitely fun. I think it's one of my favorite brawlers so far.
Yeah, like compared to Frank, what would you say? Do you like Penny better right now?
Yeah, for sure. Frank is a little different to play because he has a delay in his attacks, but Penny is just kind of like Jesse, but a little different. So
yeah. So I feel like that's the very first connection that I made when they released Penny, was like, this is literally like Jesse's sister. But yeah,
sure.
she's super cool. I love her mortar and everything. So let's just keep rolling. So what would you say her strengths and weaknesses are right off the bat with your experience playing with her?
Okay, so her strengths are definitely when people group up, like your second shot.
Okay.
Your after shot does double damage, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah.
If they group up, you can literally 1v3 them pretty easily.
Yeah, and just all 3 shots. Do a bunch of damage, take them all out. That's what I've noticed with the coins. When you get that that burst afterwards, it's insane. Like if they group up, maybe like in Bounty, take them all out. But I'm a Penny noob. These are the things that I've noticed so far.
Her weaknesses are just the fact if everyone separates, she doesn't do too much damage, and it's really dependent on you dodging their shots and hitting all your shots.
Gotcha.
And it's still sometimes hard to 1v1 anyone. So
yeah, I hear you. So you gotta rely on the team somewhat.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on then. So for strategy-wise, what would you say the best game modes are for Penny right now?
So the mode I found the best was Brawl Ball.
Okay.
Just because if you control the map, you often make the other team group up if you do it right. So if you get them to group up, it just makes her so much more effective. And her mortar is pretty hard to kill in Brawl Ball.
Yeah.
If you put it behind the wall. So
gotcha.
She gets consistent damage going out all the time.
Yeah, for sure. So do you think she's just good in Brawl Ball, or do you think she's pretty good in other game modes?
I haven't got to test her out too much in other game modes, but I think Smash and Grab would be her next best game mode.
Gotcha.
I did play her in Heist just to practice to see if it was like viable, but after like 300 trophies, I think it was starting to get pretty hard.
So moving on. So for beginner players, what are some tips you'd give them to get her down on the game modes that she's good in right now?
Beginners, I would say just to like continuously try to dodge their shots.
Okay.
And hit your shots, and try to angle it so that it can bounce and hit someone behind them. That if you can bounce shots, that's how you like really take advantage of the map, and then you go from there. Gotcha.
Okay, so for beginner players, what game modes would you play her on to push her up fast, like you did right away in the beginning when you're trying to grind up super quick?
Showdown's pretty good for like the first 200 trophies-ish.
Okay.
It sometimes gets hard, but Showdown, Heist was okay if you have a good team.
Okay.
Smash and Grab's a little inconsistent, I found. because I was playing with randoms, of course. But
Okay.
But Brawl Ball is probably the most consistent with a good team. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So that leads me to, what game modes would you avoid with Penny, like at all costs? Would you just like not use her in?
Eventually Showdown. So like
Gotcha.
300 plus. I'd never play in Showdown, but I'm not a Showdown guy, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
Bounty, I don't think is the best option, but she might be pretty good because her mortar can just, if she can put her mortar behind a wall, they probably can't destroy it.
Yeah.
Right off. Probably not double Showdown. Maybe,
Yeah.
because they might group up.
Okay.
Those are the modes I'd try to avoid.
Gotcha. I feel like that's important because sometimes people will jump into it with a game mode that she's not very effective on, and they're like missing out on trophies that they could be getting on a different game mode. Especially like in Brawl Ball, the games can be really, really quick. So I'm assuming you can push her up very, very fast.
For sure. If you have a good team and your team knows what they're doing, and you usually play middle in Brawl Ball, so if you can get that ball real quick and shoot it up to one of your sides, and the other team doesn't really know what they're doing, you can score in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
Fast trophies. So on those game modes that she's good in, so we kind of came across maybe like Gem Grab and Brawl Ball with the emphasis on Brawl Ball. What are the best team comps that you've noticed so far with Penny? Like, who complements her?
So for Brawl Ball, we ran this pretty much all night. Penny, Nita, and Tara. Okay. And then Penny would play the middle, and then Tara and Nita would use the walls and play the lane. And they would her bear, like the little thingy that Tara has for her super. Yeah. Plus the mortar, it just causes so much for the other team to kill, and it becomes overwhelming. And then they end up grouping up together, and that's when Penny really shines. Yeah. So that's what we found was the best. You can substitute Nita and Tara with Shelly, either or. Okay. Shelly's kind of strong now, I think. Yeah. There's a lot of substitutes. Probably Crow would work good there too. Yeah, always a solid option. that was the best comp we. For Smash and Grab, I haven't really got to test it, but I'm guessing it would be she'd just pretty much replace Jessie. So like on Mushroom Cave right now, it'd probably be like Penny, Thrower, and Rico or Spike or something like that. Okay. So for other Smash and Grab maps, probably just Penny and Rico and something like Crow. Yeah, always the OP brawlers that don't go away. Yeah. They're too good. So Penny would fit the role as the gem carrier most times, I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. I can't see her being very dominant. Like an aggro. She just has a hard time 1v1ing people. Yeah, gotcha. So next, what are your tips for using her attack effectively with like the bursty coins after it hits someone? If they're real close, honestly, I found auto aim is a good option, even though I hate saying that I use auto aim. Hey, that's fine. Everyone does use it a bit. Yeah. If they're real close, I found auto aim is really viable with her. It's kind of like Piper. It's pretty hard to dodge. I don't even think it's possible to dodge if you're super close. Okay. But if you're far, you have to lead your shot a little bit. And you try to angle it to make sure you can. Well, if possible, you try to angle it to hit someone else after. So. Yeah. Yeah. What I've noticed so far with Penny is that her attack speed is a lot different than a lot of the different brawlers in the game. Like you would assume jumping into it with Penny, you'd think she'd have somewhat similar attack speed to like Jessie. Yeah, she's got speed and range like that. It shoots fire. It's really impressive. Yeah, I'm at the start of Brawl Ball, you can almost just shoot right away and almost hit them. Like it goes fire. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a hint that you guys should be grinding up Penny in Brawl Ball. She seems to be really, really good. For sure. So the next question, what tips would you give to anyone that wants to play with Penny on her super? Like positioning wise, what would you do with it to effectively use it against the other team? For sure, put it behind a wall. Yeah. Make sure it's hard for the other team to get it. It has a super long range, so like you don't really have to worry about it not being in range. Okay. Once you move up with the map, you can, if you have control and you're moving up, you can place it a little more aggressively. Okay. But I wouldn't go too aggressive because it really is useful in a safe location. Like you just don't want it to die. Yeah. But you get it pretty quickly, so like, I mean, you can play it a little more aggressive as long as you have another one. Okay. So what best advice for countering Penny? Like, what would you do
if you saw Penny coming in game, what would you do to counter her?
Not group up. Number one, I remember I was like continuously telling my team, don't group up, don't come near me. We're just gonna get crapped on if they all group up.
Okay.
Anita, the bear, it takes like 6 or 7 shots to kill a bear. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
I remember I was running around the map and I was like, telling my teammates, I was like, yo, I need help with this. I don't know, brawlers like that, like Nita and Tara, I find they're kind of hard to beat.
Okay.
She does pretty good against Colt and stuff like that because she has more range than them. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I would counter her with Nita if you know the other team's picking Penny, but of course you probably won't know.
Yeah. So moving on to like just your final thoughts about Penny. So overall, do you think, we kind of touched on this, but do you think Penny is overall overpowered or underpowered?
Right now, I'm gonna stick with that. She's underpowered. I don't feel like she's gonna be the #1 gem carrier in Smash and Grab, and I don't think she's the best option in Brawl Ball. But I think those are her spots, and
Okay.
I think there's still better options right now. So
Okay.
I'd say she might be a little underpowered. I'm gonna test her out a little more, but that's my initial thought. She's still a little underpowered.
Cool. So my last question is, how do you think she fits in the meta? But we kind of already touched on that, where she's not like super overpowered like Crow level or Dynamite level, but she's not like the worst brawler in the game.
Fits good. Yeah, she definitely like fits in the meta. She's viable for sure. So I think right now that the dev team's done a great job. I think almost everyone's viable. I remember like last season, it was super hard to push certain brawlers, but right now I'm not having a problem with any brawlers. So they definitely hit it on the nail on the head on this one.
Good, good. All right, man, that is it for the questions. Thank you for helping out, getting this strategy down for Penny. I know it's a new brawler, so there's a lot of questions to be asked, how to play her, how to fit with her in like different game modes and things like that. So thanks for all the very useful information. I'm sure a lot of people are going to enjoy it.
Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So hope you all found the information in this video useful from a pro player. So if you guys adopt some of the strategy that we were talking about in this video, I'm sure you'll be able to push up your Penny fairly quickly. Again, he is at 500 in 1 day. So if you guys enjoy this type of video where we get some information from top players in the Brawl Stars community, let me know. I would love to do more interviews like this because my skill only reaches so far. So I want to give you guys the absolute best skill strategy wise in Brawl Stars from these pro players. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And with that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.